I'm Tristan Winder in the News 2 streaming studio at the Morning Pulse here on this Friday, February 14th. Happy Valentine's Day. This week, Brooke Rollins was confirmed as the Secretary of Agriculture. Rollins served as the chief for domestic policy during President Trump's first administration and was confirmed by the Senate on a vote of 72 to 28. She'll now lead the department tasked with overseeing nearly all aspects of the nation's food system. According to the Associated Press, during her Senate confirmation hearing, Rollins acknowledged that President Trump's plan for the mass deportations of people in the country illegally could lead to farm labor shortages. We spoke with President of the Nebraska Farm Bureau to see what he had to say about the new secretary.
Everybody that I've talked to feel like she understands ag to the point of being able to, especially on the administrative level, really do a competent job. I think the thing that they talk about a lot is that she has a really good relationship with President Trump, and so I think that's a good thing.
Senator Roger Marshall of Kansas said that he'd like to see the Ag Department take aim at issues impacting farmers.
Farmers had a record drop in net farm income because of Joe Biden. The biggest problem on the family farm right now are interest rates.
And sticking in the news of agriculture, there's been a new case of the highly pathogenic aviation flu reported in Nebraska. This time it's coming from Sanders County, as the Nebraska Department of Agriculture says it's been found in a backyard flock. State veterinarian Dr. Roger Dudley says that poultry producers need to practice good bird security with their flocks, including minimizing exposure to wild birds, and producers need to be washing their hands, saying that you also need to change clothes before and after coming into contact with your poultry. And also, a story that could have had a much different ending as firefighters in Omaha rescued a man from inside a garbage truck this week as a camera alerted the driver to his presence. This all happened in early morning hours in a parking lot of an apartment complex on the north side of downtown Omaha. We're told that the driver had just emptied dumpsters into the truck when he saw a man moving around on a camera. It's not unclear if the man was homeless and seeking shelter inside the dumpster, or what exactly he was doing inside this dumpster, but thankfully, he'll be all right. The 2025 NFL Scouting Combine participants have been named and features a pair of former Huskers as Ty Robinson gets a one-way ticket to Indianapolis. The former Nebraska defensive lineman is one of 329 players nationally who's extended an invitation to the premier professional football scouting event. Robinson had a dominant senior season for the Huskers, setting career highs with 37 tackles, 12 for a loss, and 7 sacks. And he recently showcased his abilities at the Senior Bowl. 3 other Huskers have received invites to the NFL Combine as well, hoping to make their bids to be the next Huskers in the National Football League. And lastly, today, people are expected to shell out some big bucks for Valentine's Day. According to the National Retail Federation, shoppers plan to spend an average of nearly $189 on today's holiday. According to the National Retail Federation, that price for this year is up about $3 an average over last year. In total, consumers are expected to spend a record $27.5 billion on this year's Valentine's Day.